Hello to everyone. Today is Holy Saturday, and it's a day of anticipation. Our Lord Jesus has offered himself on our behalf, accepting death on the cross. And having been laid in the tomb, we as people of hope await his glorious resurrection and the new life and the freedom from sin that he desires to bestow upon us. And at the heart of our Easter celebration are these two realities, new life and freedom from sin, both of which are expressed when we rightly renew our baptismal promises during the Easter Masses. And certainly in our situation of having to suspend the public Masses, it is another sad reality that we will not be able to have this public renewal as part of our Masses. But certainly each and every household can and ought to take time, whether you choose to view a Mass on live stream, whether one of our own from St. Benedict or another that is at your disposal, or even in your own private prayer as a family, to take time to go through and renew the baptismal promises. And I, for my part, will place a document link to this video so as to help people to be able to make that renewal if you don't have a resource like the Magnificat, let's say, or another missal from which you can draw these texts for the renewal of baptismal promises. And with that, I want to encourage all to make use of Easter Sunday to the best that you can according to your situation, still having a beautiful Easter feast within your household, hopefully dressing as you would were you to be able to come to Mass, hopefully carrying out the traditions of your family, minding that we are all still united, even if we are visibly or physically separated from one another. And certainly I hope and pray that you have a supply of holy water. And if you don't, certainly there is holy water available at the church, and the church will be open throughout Holy Saturday up to about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then certainly tomorrow, Easter Sunday, the church will be opened after the Mass schedule is completed for people to come and pray privately. And you can receive holy water that way. But certainly I wanted to definitely encourage this entering in again to our baptism. This is why we have fasted and carried out mortification throughout Lent, is so as to make ourselves ready to be renewed in Jesus Christ, so as to be made all the more one with him in his death and resurrection, and that we would be able to all the more live the new life and the baptism that we received once by renewing ourselves in it. Though I have to admit, I did have one thought as to maybe a way we could accomplish this renewal of baptismal promises with proper social distancing and minding the generosity of some of those in our parish who have gone the extra mile to make this time less burdensome. And in particular, I think of Deacon John Specht and his family, and how last weekend they were willing to distribute palms from the entrance of our church for any who drove up to receive them. And so with that in mind, I thought, maybe I could still have a public renewal of baptismal promises. Let's see how this would work. So last week, Deacon Specht willingly sat out here and distributed palms to all who drove through seeking to receive palms on Palm Sunday. So he's willingly volunteered to help demonstrate how our renewal of baptismal promises might work. And here he comes now. And as we do this, I want to thank in particular the Kegel family who inspired me to have this idea with a gift they gave me last year in light of Totus Tuus and the Friday water fight that the kids have every year. So I thought people could drive up, and then once they are here and we have renewed their baptismal promises, I can simply bless them this way. And this way, all of us can get our dose of holy water, and truly have a happy and blessed Easter. And in all seriousness, I pray that in spite of our circumstance, it will be a time of great joy and peace for everyone. May you and yours have a blessed Easter.